Yo, welcome to Spring Anime 2021 Week 1 discussions. In this video, I'm just going to talk about the spring anime that I've watched over the week and how I felt about each episode and things that I noticed. And also, if you haven't seen the episode, you should probably skip over it because I'll be talking about the whole episode in its entirety. But to start off, with Saturday, My Hero Academia aired and it was just a recap episode, so it wasn't really anything too important. But I don't really remember most of the classmates, even as someone who read the manga. So it was kind of nice to see them again and everything, And it was a pretty funny episode, and it was just fun and chill, so it was kind of cool. But that's all I watched for Saturday. So as for Sunday, I watched Moriarty The Patriot, the second season, by the way. So check out season 1 if you haven't. And I think that the introduction to Irene Adler was pretty good, and it carried over the same vibes from last season with the mind games. It was pretty interesting seeing them go head to head again, and the ending scene with them delivering the letter to Irene was actually pretty clean with how they slid in her jacket and stuff. So yeah, I can't wait to see how Sherlock versus Moriarty goes, So as for Monday, I watched Koikimo and Mars Red, and for Koikimo, the main character was like really weird, This guy was like old as hell, but he has his crush and whatever. The attention to detail with the foreigners being all touchy and stuff was actually pretty funny to see. And the Sailor Moon reference with the tuxedo mask was pretty funny to see as well. So yeah, I'll probably still watch it, but it's not for everyone, I say. And for Mars Red, it's like starting off really beautiful. The art's nice, the OST's nice. It really sets up an atmosphere. Even the way they use lighting to be on like who's talking was pretty cool. And I just can't wait to see how it goes with all this vampire tale and everything. Seems pretty interesting so far, so let's just keep waiting for next week. So as for Tuesday, I watched the Godzilla anime and Joran. And for the Godzilla anime, it was pretty fast paced, and it also had like really small details, like the guy double checking to see if she hung up on the phone, showing like his character of how like calculative he is, and like very cautious. And it was also kind of weird how like sometimes she figured out who she was talking to on the phone just from his voice alone. Like she made the image to voice reaction. And on her PC, bro, she had like, it wasn't even a PC, it was a laptop, and she had like 2k terabytes. That was actually pretty crazy to see, It just shows how futuristic they are to the point where they have that much space on a laptop, And for Joran, the art style is pretty cool, and I like how the names are used. Like the main character's name is Yukimura, and she buys the useless book from the little kid and gives him money for it, right? Which was a nice thing to do right after being called cold for denying a marriage proposal to the dude, right? Even though her name is Yukimura, which means snow, which is obviously cold. So it shows how like contradictory she is, how she's really a nice person, even though she acts so cold to everyone around her. So I definitely want to see how it goes and how everything unravels, and her backstory and what's going on with all these monsters in disguise. I also hope that the little girl doesn't do anything too rash, because the way she was holding the knife at the end of the episode did not look good. So as for Wednesday, I watched the RPG anime and Eden Zero. So as for the RPG anime, I think the full name is something like Full Dive, this ultimate next gen RPG, blah blah blah. The main character is super dumb, bro. Like as someone who plays a lot of games, it was kind of like, I don't even know words to describe it, bro. This guy was like acting really stupid, especially for someone who's supposed to be a gamer. I don't know, he was acting pretty dumb. This guy was just saying random stuff. Even when he saw that the villagers are acting super spooked by what he was saying, this guy kept saying like an idiot, bro. I don't know, he felt like it's his first time playing a game. But I think that is I don't know how it's gonna go, especially since he has the best friend killer title. I'm gonna keep watching. The girl seems pretty cool, even though she scammed his ass, but that's what happens. So for Eden Zero, I watched episode 1 and 2, and I just want to say, like in episode 1, when they were shooting off fireworks at Rebecca's entrance, one of the fireworks had a planet in them, which was pretty cool, showing how like the foreshadowing that they're all going to be in an intergalactic type story, and that they're all going to travel through worlds and stuff was pretty cool. And also having the discussion of whether robots have emotions and whether or not it's worth having emotions when you also feel pain with the happiness, so it was kind of nice seeing how the robots were self-sacrificing, which is kind of ironic as they're robots, and they were talking about whether or not emotions is worth the pain that comes with. So I'm definitely into this way more than I was with Fairy Tail, since I did read and watch all the whole thing through Fairy Tail. But I'm definitely liking this way more, and the character designs were similar too, so it's pretty cool. I'll definitely be paying attention to it. It's kind of cool, I guess. So as for Thursday, I watched Shaman King, and I'm really liking it so far. Like, the main character's design is super cool. You know, this guy's opened up shirt with the beads and everything. It's kind of clean. So this reboot is definitely the perfect way for me to start getting into Shaman King. And everyone's been talking about it for so long and so many years, so it definitely must have a neat story later on. So I'm gonna keep watching it and get ready. And then for Friday, I watched the SSSS.Dyna. Anyways, I watched that show. I watched Kabidi. I watched the Mashiro no Oto. And I watched the Godzilla anime, the episode 2. So yeah, for SSS, I watched the first one with Gerdman and everything. That was pretty clean. So for this one, I'm really liking how the friend group felt really natural at the beginning, like actual people talking, you know, and how it has so many different perspectives, and I guess they're all gonna intertwine near the end. It also kind of hurt that this guy missed his day with his senpai at work just to get stood up and then start fighting a monster, you know. It was you know, I don't really mess with any of the characters too heavy. They're all okay, I guess. They're just chilling. Some are kind of weird, like, you know, the monster tamer dude, and then the lying chick is kind of like, I don't know, maybe we'll see why she lies, but it's not like I hate lying characters or whatever. I like Scum's Wish, but you know, I just feel like she's gotta have a reason, so I'm gonna keep watching to see how it goes. It's kind of cool, I guess. And then for the Kabidi anime, why was this dude headset on the floor, bro? There's no way he's a gamer, bro. Clean your shit up, bro. But you know, the vice president bit was kind of funny. How this guy was like, had his demon type aura. It was kind of cool. And the way he lost the second point to join the team was kind of lame, bro. There's no way he jumped like that little. Like, bro, he jumped back, but he still got his ass grabbed. You know, it's kind of whatever. Yeah, the show's okay. I'll probably keep watching just a little bit, you know. It's whatever. For Mashiro no Oto, I'm definitely digging it so far, especially Yuna, because Yuna could pull up in a fight. She was really nice, you know. She picked up a random bum off the street, fed him, gave him clothes and everything, and she's still working hard towards her goal and doesn't like waver in between, bro. She just goes straight ahead. She tanks everything. She's a nice person for real. And I also liked how the main character defended her in the bar, you know, repaid his favor. Even though she was surrounded, and he was surrounded by people he doesn't really know or mess with too heavy, he still, like, you know, he wasn't too nervous. He did his thing. And it also brought up something really interesting with time, because it showed how his grandpa took 30 years to write a piece that was only heard by like nearby people, his neighborhood, you know. And it kind of reminds me that, like, even though he did all this hard work in the dark, you know, it was never seen by the masses, just like a handful of people. So it's kind of an interesting thing to think about, you know, that hard work doesn't mean success. So yeah, I also like the girl who appeared at the end of the episode. She was pretty clean, you know, pulling up with the FBI and everything, you know. It was kind of cool. I can't wait to see what happens in the next future episodes. I'm gonna watch it every week. For the Godzilla anime, the second episode, I think it was, you know, it was kind of funny how the robot did the dance, you know. It kind of looked like he was doing the shoot. So yeah, I messed with it. And how humans started wanting a pet dinosaur and started nicknames and merch instead of panicking. It was kind of a, you know, a good thing that no one was too scared or sitting in sight or anything. But they underestimate the situation way too much, bro. There's no way you're chilling on a boat and you see like 50 pterodactyls and you're like, yeah, I kind of want to catch one, bro. There's no way, dude. Like, that joint is dangerous, bro. If there was dinosaurs right now, bro, I would be spooked, dude. There's no way you're just chilling. And also the news stations, it kind of shows how like weird some people are, you know. They just love to debate for the point of debating. Like, all the people that were like having different opinions on whether or not he should have saved the kid and killed the dinosaur, or whether the dinosaur was a more valuable species to have so they could do research and shit on it. That was kind of lame, bro. I'm not gonna mess with that too heavy, but it shows how weird some humans are. So I'm kind of liking the story so far. It's kind of cool seeing the more human aspect of kaiju and everything. So yeah, we're just gonna keep waiting till Godzilla pulls up and ruins everything, but you know, I'm digging it so far. And last but not least, for Saturday, I watched 2 episodes of Vivi and the My Hero episode, the second one. So yeah, for Vivi, I'm really digging it so far. It's kind of nice. I also like how the teddy bear couldn't compute a human's move because it was way too illogical, and it was just like the wrong move to make, but he did it anyways. And I also like how Diva is such a prideful person of her mission, yet it's such a trivial and simple thing that she was designed for, you know. She was legit just designed to do concerts, but yet she takes it with so much pride, and it kind of lives up to her name, Diva, you know. And I like how in the second episode she already runs in a more proper combat style way, you know. And also how the metaphor for how the tower represents advancement in AI then that means the cities at the bottom represent humans, right? Which makes sense how then when she kneels down to the teddy bear, showcasing how she, as the most advanced AI right now, is assisting humans because the future and whatever. And also at the end of the second episode, that airplane crash, that was kind of painful, you know. It kind of hurt, showing how even though if you know what the future is, sometimes it's meaningless. Yeah, I'm gonna keep watching it though every week. It's pretty good. And then for My Hero Academia, of course, 5th season, seeing Hawk say that he's a man that went too fast for his own good, after seeing how everyone around him is always deciding things for him, such as becoming a hero at a young age, and this infiltration mission that everyone was telling him to do, it was pretty nice to see that, you know, that Hawks is self-aware of that. But, you know, I've read the mangas for My Hero, so there's nothing that I could really, like, be shocked by the anime. It's pretty nice seeing Endeavor talk to his family and everything again, and seeing Dabi and all his talks about how he feels about what he's doing. It's kind of cool. Can't wait to see what happens during this season. It's gonna be nice. Yeah, so that's everything that I watched this week. So, you know, I don't think I'm gonna drop any of these shows. What about you guys? You know, are you guys feeling all these shows? What show are you guys all watching actually? What do you think is gonna happen in all these shows, especially the anime only ones? Definitely don't talk about manga spoilers. That's definitely not the flex, you know. So yeah, just hit me up and tell me what you're watching, how you feel about everything. You got my Twitter, Discord, YouTube comments, wherever you want to talk, you know. I'm all ears. Oh, also on Twitch if you want to watch some Twitch gameplay. Not too often though. Only play Nier Automata and Nier Replicant. But yeah, just let me know how you guys all feel. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.